thought you might like to think about aspects of eye shape when it comes to applying your own eye makeup. And I just want to give you some of my hints and tips about this really. Think about your eyes as being bounded by two frames. The top frame is the other brows and the bottom frame is the other lower lashes. And in between those, you've got some distinct areas. You've got this bit, the brow bone, you've got this bit, which is the socket line, that bit, which is the lid, and then obviously you've got your lashes and what you do with that. And it's the use of eyeshadows, colour, and other tools of definition that you've got available to you that can really make your eyes look so much better than without eye makeup. So let's start with the brows. This is about framing the face, so therefore add as much colour as you need to, not to unbalance your face. So don't put too much on, even though that's quite fashionable at the moment to have very prominent brows. I think it unbalances an older face, but put enough on so that when somebody looks at your face, they can see some form of brow. I am going to tackle the idea of brows and what to do about them in greater depth in another video. But for now, I think look in the mirror, ask yourself, how can I best enhance my brows? And we do have a brilliant product called a brow shape to help you with that. The next thing is this, which is the brow bone. Now I quite like using our Instant Bright highlighter on this because what it does, it gives a little bit of sort of luminescence to that area and makes it look a better shape. My big tip for you here is to tweeze away any errant brow hairs that have dropped down onto this bit. I know there are a lot of older women who are very reluctant to tweeze away any hair that they've got left because they think it'll all be gone. But hair needs to be in the right place, and there is definitely not the right place. The next thing is the socket line. Now, the thing about a socket line is that if your eyes are hooded, you probably haven't got one. And if your eyes are deep set, you've probably got too much of a socket line, so that you've got a really deep darkness here. So if you've got hooded eyes, create the illusion of a socket line by using an arc of colour where the socket line would be. And if you've got too deep set eyes, then put lightness into that area. So a really light coloured eyeshadow like a cream, which is a really good basic colour to have in your makeup bag, cream eyeshadow. There's a lot you can do with that. So I would put that in there if you've got deep set eyes. Then it comes to the lid. Now the lid, again, you can put colour on that to go with an outfit that you're wearing. I've got Bluebell on mine at the moment, so that looks good with the sort of blue colours that I'm wearing. And it's up to you there. We've got lots of videos about this to kind of design what you're going to do on this area. So you might put light here and a medium shade here and a slightly darker shade to this outer area to create one shape. I'm a great believer in experimenting with this stuff. So one day do one thing and then maybe the next day you do something slightly different, and keep appraising what's going on. It's really good fun, in fact, to experiment with eye shades in that way. And then you've got this lash line. And I'm quite keen on putting a really dark colour there because I think that makes my lashes look thicker, and they're a lot less thick than they used to be. And then I put a couple of coats of mascara onto my lashes top and bottom, and sometimes I'll put a little bit of a line down here, again to make my bottom lashes look thicker. So there you have it. I hope you don't think that I'm teaching my grandmother how to suck eggs, although this is very obvious, but it isn't obvious to everyone. And I think if you start thinking a little bit more about those things that you've got around this eye area that you can enhance and define and colour and shape, your eye makeup will look a lot better. So that was my intention. So I do hope you found that useful and helpful. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.